Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 123. Crypto in space, 3S Money Club joins Ripplenet, and Ethereum Istanbul Hardfork. Now, if you're catching this stream live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you are thinking. Now, if you want to keep up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us while the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Link is in the description. So is a link to all the articles that we cover here on the stream. Also, happy Monday night. I hope you're having a great beginning of the week. I hope you're having a blast. I know it was a heavy day for me. A lot of stuff happening at work. We also do have the Christmas office party coming up Thursday. And then I have the wife's birthday on Friday, so I'm not going to be here Thursday and Friday for sure. I think I have an engagement on Saturday. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know tomorrow or as the week develops whether or not I'm going to be here on Saturday or not. But again, after that, it should be streams as usual, even during Christmas, right? Awesome. So once we got that out of the way, let's move on to, the news, right? For those of you that don't know, I'm starting to get the stream a little bit easier with some hotkeys, and I'm still getting used to where I mapped stuff to. So again, thanks for putting up with this. It's taking me a little bit to adjust. This just started this week. Awesome. So anyways, as you guys know, let's get on with the news, right? I have this one. A Bitcoin wallet is orbiting Earth at 5 miles per second. Now, we kind of covered this article the other day. I just wanted to go into it again. I think they have more stuff that is a little bit more in detail now. Anyways, when it arrived at the International Space Station, the 1 kilogram node is only a fraction of SpaceX CRS-19 resupply mission of 2.6 thousand kilos, or like 2 metric tons. That became the first active Bitcoin node on the ISS. Now, for Spacechain, the launching is a step forward in this mission to build out a robust, decentralized blockchain infrastructure high above the Earth. Now, the wallet will be beyond any country's jurisdiction and will, above all, reach of physical hardware hacks, which I believe it's something that is really, really important, right? Having this up there, it's going to make it less susceptible to attacks, yes, but the only thing I'm worried about is transmission speed. How quickly are these going to be, the information going to be transmitted back and forth between the ISS and Earth? Anyways, Spacechain sees its nodes as a radical new way to make crypto transactions more secure. It is a 3-year-old company, third launch, and it's basically its first from American soil. Now, the other 2 launches blasted off from China. The wallet will play a small but important part in a long-term goal, said Zi Zheng, Spacechain's CEO and co-founder. He says once astronauts aboard the ISS install it, the node will operate for a year, securing all multi-signature transactions through the ISS data feed. Now, it is fundamentally different from the other 2 nodes Spacechain has put onto orbit, and he says that for them it's tricky, but Zheng also stated that there is no existing space-tested hardware available. So even to install our own software, we needed to make major changes. Now, building a space wallet was one thing. Making it compliant to use on the ISS was something completely different. Spacechain's open source protocol had to be vetted by NASA and retrofitted for the station's unique plug architecture. Now, he also stated that we see so many crypto exchanges get hacked, and within 2 minutes, the funds, millions of dollars, get transferred. By utilizing this channel, we can not only secure transactions, but have a chance to intercept suspicious activity. Now, he's also went on to say that this could appeal to high-dollar clients, custodial services, exchanges, and enterprise consumers who are more willing to trade a few extra hours for added peace of mind. So, on to the Ethereum news. 6 people tuned in. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Let's get on to Ethereum news. On December the 8th, so yesterday, we kind of covered this as well. We just left some information that just came out today. The Istanbul Hardfork upgrade was officially activated on Ethereum blockchain. The upgrade occurred at almost midnight GMT on Sunday on block 9,069,000. and it was discovered by Chinese. There we go. I'm reconnected apparently. So I'm back. I hope. Trying to check on my feed here, and yes, I am live. For some reason, I got disconnected, but I can see now that everything is moving back on my tracking here. So awesome. Anyways, Istanbul is designed to ensure Ethereum's compatibility with privacy coin Zcash, increase the scalability of zero knowledge proof technology based solution like Snarks and Starks, and balance the cost of gas like the fees paid for smart contract implementations. Now, for various operations and increase the network, it will increase the network resistance to denial of service attacks. Now, prior to Istanbul activation, some members of the community had concerns regarding the network overall readiness for the upcoming hard fork. According to Ethernode's data, over 53% of Parity and Geth clients hadn't updated less than 15 hours prior to the fork. However, the situation has changed drastically since then. At the time of the article's writing, which doesn't really say, just says December 9th, 96.7% of Ethereum clients had successfully updated and now fully support Istanbul. Now, judging by the comments on Twitter, though, the community reaction to Istanbul activation is mostly favorable. Some users also noted that the reduced gas cost implemented in the hard fork has made verifying some smart contracts much cheaper. Again, that's what they were aiming for, right? And that's what ultimately you want to do. You're upgrading and getting the network to be better so that, people are like everything's running smooth. And if you can, with that, also make some contracts run smoother, faster, etc., you can also lower the gas fees, right, or the fees that you get charged, because it's easier to process. Anyways, the price surge hasn't materialized. The price of Ethereum has only risen slightly since the hard fork, jumping from around $149 to $152 when after Istanbul was activated. Anyways, why are people expecting for the price to jump on a hard fork? I mean, it's an upgrade to the network. It's not really anything else, man. It's not stock. It's not a company that's coming out with like a new product. It's just an upgrade to the network, man. They probably won't even jump on that, man. You can jump on something else, but not on that. And particularly not since we've seen how Bitcoin has been playing in the market, really not being bullish or not being bearish. It's just being neutral right now. It's like not moving anywhere, right? We did have a small dump today, a small drop. Not really a dump, but again, other than that, really not much going on with the market. Anyways, 2 more articles and then we go into the technicals. According to the info hinted by BankXRP from Twitter, Ripple's cross-border solution was cited as an example of innovation by Bank of America, which is pretty cool. The recognition caught little attention when this material went live on September 2019. The material that was made available in PDF included other innovations besides Ripple's efforts to foster cross-border payments. Now, the Bank of America also included the value, purpose, and relevance of blockchain technology to the world of banking. How blockchain can be leveraged by banks was simply itemized in this material. Now, this is the post that came out. It says, it's from BankXRP. It says, Bank of America, Ripple cross-border solution, Ripple's distributed ledger solution remedies legacy correspondent banking infrastructure challenges and provides bidirectional messaging to enhance payment tracking and data transmission and enables enhanced certainty in settlement. Now, this is apparently what was here from Bank of America. Hope you guys can see it here. It does get cut off at benefits. So again, you're seeing the whole screen here. Yeah, that's it, right? Ripple's distributed ledger technology remedies legacy. That's what you just read. Awesome. Anyways, yeah, I do believe it's interesting that they're talking about distributed ledger technology, potentially using Ripple as well. We knew that they tested it a while back, and if they like what they saw back then, of course, it's going to be one of the drivers for adoption of XRP. That's pretty awesome, I think. Again, having a use case does give you more value, and I do believe XRP is one of those coins that has value, but it's going to be long-term. It's going to be short-term reward. So again, if you are into XRP, just do believe that it's going to be there. It's just going to be long-term, right? Anyways, this is from XRP Arcade. It's from a user, Leonidas. He's also on Twitter. He's also a really cool guy. He posts a lot of stuff. He does really good research, and I'm glad that he found this article. It says that 3S Money Club is a digital business-to-business merchant banking platform with head office in London and it provides a banking service for a community of selected cross-border businesses where members are accepted by invitation only. Again, that exclusivity is gonna make a lot of people want to get into this, particularly when they start working with Ripple, right? Or at least with on-demand liquidity. Anyways, on December 9th, Ivan Cisneski, the managing director and CEO, announced that 3S Money Club joined Ripplenet. According to the announcement, now by joining, Ripple's growing global network, financial institutions can process payments worldwide instantly, reliably, and cost effectively. It also allows network members to exchange instant messages such as live quotes and payment instructions over one standardized and validated protocol. In contrast, 3SMC is now connected to 4 banking partners through APIs. Each integration is unique and separate. Now, Ripple provides a single API to all of its participants. That was explained by Eugene Dugaev, the CTO of 3SMC. Once connected to Ripplenet, we can communicate directly with all of them. That means we can settle payments faster through local partners across the globe rather than send pricey international money transfers. For example, if our client pays out in Malaysia, our local Ripple partner will get our payment instructions on a blockchain in seconds and settle immediately through Malaysian domestic payment rails. Other network members from other parts of the world may choose to use 3SMC as an entry point into the UK Faster Pay and EU SEPA. Anyways, again, interesting that another money transferring company is using, it's signing up to use Ripplenet. Again, when they sign up for Ripplenet, they're signing on to all 3 products. Very likely they're gonna use, they're probably gonna use XRP, because again, that's what MoneyGram is using, and that's what's giving them the edge. So if they want to be competitive in this market, they're probably gonna have to go with that. Again, interesting that they're doing that. I do believe it's gonna help drive up more adoption for the XRP token. Now, this article was also forwarded to Leonidas by a guy who has this handle, SON of gun, I guess. So it's son of a gun. Yeah, that's it. He just typed it with really, really weird looking letters. Awesome, man. Let's get on to the market, right? We're gonna shift on to the market news. Just 1 second here, and let me get this transition going here. And there we go. Awesome, we're back. For some reason, this transitions keep on looking all weird and stuff. I do gotta get that fixed. For some, I'm really not sure what I should do to get that fixed. Anyways, we're here. We're on to the technicals now. Welcome to the technical part of the stream. We just finished the news, so if you were wanting to look into the news, scroll back to the beginning. If you want to look at the technicals, welcome to this segment. And now let's look at market cap in totals, right? And let's get through this market cap real quick. Again, we're seeing tightness of the Bollinger Bands sitting above that 20 MA. Yesterday, red day, moving down from an opening of $198.72 billion. Right now, closing at $194.34 billion. A $4.6 billion move to the downside, or 2.31% down from the previous day. Now, today, going down still 0.01% from an opening of $194.08 billion. Sitting right now at $194.26 billion, or a $76.5 million move to the downside. Again, not the best when we were losing market cap. Or sorry, not market cap, but market cap, money out of the cryptosphere, right? Again, not the best. Let's go on to Bitcoin, man. What is happening with Bitcoin dominance? Yesterday, losing dominance 0.11%. Right now, gaining a lot of dominance, 0.31%. Again, dominance not really correlated to price directly. Again, it just means you're dominating more in the market. It does not necessarily mean your price had to go up. So let's see what's going on with this, man. Yesterday opening at 69.25. Today closing, yesterday closing at 69.16. Again, opening at 69.16 and sitting at 69.39. Like I said, 0.33% move to the upside. So let's go on to the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting at $7,368.55. Now, what is happening with Bitcoin, man? We were talking about this resistance, right? That 7,531. We have not been able to break it. Right now, still dropping on price, sitting below 20 MA, facing it, rejecting it right now at, yeah, breaking that 7,429. And let's see what's going on here, man. That positive momentum island is starting to die out, right? We're starting to stagnate a little bit. Second day, we're starting it. We stagnated yesterday, so today, and this just opened like a couple hours ago. So new day again today. Stagnation still. This is new, so we have to wait and see how this plays out. Now this is it's again from a lower time frame. I'll just leave it here for now, and I'll figure out when we get to those lower time frames where it's actually from. Apparently had some sort of divergence. We're calling out. We probably got this small move to the upside, and then we dropped from there. Let's see what else is going on here. We're sitting neutral on the RSI at 41.73. Other than that, nothing much developing here. So we're going to go into the 4 hours. We have been getting better clues from the market on the 4 hours. Again, we're facing this resistance, right? We've rejected this line of the major downsloping channel. Even though we broke out of it back here, we fell back into it, and since then we have been unable to break out of it. So let's see what was happening here. This is from the 1 hour. I can just confirm that right now because I can see that it's really not touching anything here on the 4 hours. So I'll just make sure it stays there for right now, and we'll keep on going with our actual analysis, right? Sorry, I forgot to put the music back on. I don't know if you guys like it better with the music or without it. For me, it makes those awkward pauses when I have to look at the market and really try to figure out what's going on a little bit more bearable, because I can hear the silence burning through my ears, man. What happened here, man? Okay, cool. So this was yesterday or a couple days ago, right? So we went higher, right? And we went lower here. Yeah, ads from Spotify. Awesome. Isn't that the best? Free Spotify, skip, and or load a new one. I should get a membership for this. But again, I do have my Apple Music membership, and I don't want to pay 2 memberships. But the guy who I get my free copyright music from, it's on here. So again, I have to stick with this. We do have this divergence here, right? Bearish price action to the downside. We're seeing that drop right now. Yeah, that's it for right now. Again, we're not doing much here yet. Sitting below 20 MA again, trying to move up, failing again below 20 MA, breaking below 7,429. Nothing much here on the bottom part except for this divergence that we had. Now let's see here on the 1 hour, man. Sorry, I didn't see where we're at. We're sitting neutral on the RSI, 43.51. So let's go into the 1 hour. What is happening on the 1 hour chart, man? Here's where we're probably gonna get our better clues. Now, I'm guessing this is from the 4 hours because I didn't have it here. So again, maybe I shifted something from the 4 hours. No, this is what I just drew on the 4 hours. Why is it coming back here, man? Again, I draw the 4 hours and I expect it to stay there, and he really doesn't want to play ball everywhere. Awesome, and here we don't have that divergence, right? We're going from a high to a lower high with less positive momentum, also less on the RSI, lower on the RSI. So again, let's see here, man. Maybe we had something here. No, lower still. Lower and lower as well. So really not much going on. Yeah, not much going on, man. For this market move to the downside again. A little bit weird seeing this drop. Again, probably bearishness because we're undecided. Remember how we said we could be in a sort of triangle? Can't remember if I placed it here, or in another chart. But I know for one of the charts, I can't remember which one it was. We did something like this, right? And we said, look, man, we're tightening on those ranges. It was probably something like that. And again, symmetrical triangle. We're gonna break it to one of the 2 sides. Again, I'm gonna read this. It's already played out, so no point in having it here. Again, price action to the downside once, twice, again, dropping again. More negative momentum than the previous one, so no divergence yet. Upsloping consolidation, usually when you see that, it's bearish. Impulse down, upsloping consolidation, it's a bear pull, bear flag. We might see another move to the downside again. We got tightness on the Bollinger Bands back here at yesterday night, actually. Right after the stream ended, we got some tightness, and then we started to get those wild swings, right? Expanding on the Bollinger Bands a little bit. Again, sitting below 20 MA with volatility open on the Bollinger Bands. Positive, negative momentum dying out, and sitting neutral on the RSI at 43.11. So again, this could be one of those moves that comes down, and then we get some impulse to run to the upside again. We were sitting quite low. I don't believe we did hit over sold for a second. or at least for a 1 hour candle, and then we just bounce back up. However, this upsloping consolidation usually ends up breaking down. So again, just be careful. We might get a move to the downside. Just keep tracking it. If you keep moving up, you're probably going to face a 20 MA. If you reject it, you're probably going to break to the downside. If you break that 20 MA, then you're probably going to have to face 7,229. After that, the mid part of the channel, the downsloping channel, the minor one, sorry. And then after that, the top of this resistance, the 7,531. That will be our targets to the upside, to the downside again. More immediate one, we have this bottom part of the major downsloping channel. We'll probably have some resistance around this area. We already bounced of it here. You can see it, right? And even here, right? Let's see this. Let me see if I can do this all day each. Didn't stay there. There we go. Awesome. So you can see we just bounced off this area back here and back here. So we'll probably have some support in this general area. So again, that gives you some confidence that to move to a downside. We might find some support here, and then if we break that, over down here. So that new support we just traced at 7,261. Let's wait and see how this keeps on developing. So let me make sure there's nothing else I'm skipping on. That divergence, price action to the upside, we got it. It was this pump. Then we started to crash. Yesterday, we didn't call anything yesterday. We're not really calling anything today again. Just breaking down, we just have this kind of flag. I'll just trace it so we can keep on checking it as day keeps on trading. Right, I'm gonna call it a channel right now. I'm gonna leave it like that, so we know we're probably gonna break it to the downside again. That's gonna be it for this. So let's go on to Ethereum, man. What's happening with Ethereum on the daily? Ethereum dominance yesterday, gaining a little bit of dominance, 0.13%. Right now, losing it though, 0.29%, sitting at 8.33% of market cap. I do believe it's very respectable for Ethereum to be at that. So again, I'm happy with Ethereum there. Let's see what's going on here, man. Again, trying to move, rejecting the 20 MA on the daily for the price, sitting at $147.08. Oh man, not the best looking for Ethereum, right? We were expecting this to go higher, especially after a hard fork. It wasn't, man. I wasn't expecting to go higher after a hard fork. The news article did. Now, we were talking about like being here. We knew we had this resistance. We knew we were probably gonna face that 20 MA. We talked about rejecting it yesterday again. We rejected it again yesterday again. So 2 days ago, again today. Yesterday and today we're kind of playing with this area. A little bit of indecision going on since the candle opened. Price action to the upside still. Let's see here, man. I had something here from here to here. I was calling some sort of divergence. And you know how we said we're going to call it afterwards? Yeah, we did get it, right? Lower, higher, hidden, bearish divergence, price continuation. We're down sloping. That's what we bumped to the downside. Now we also have it here as well. So, yeah. That's it for this, man. That's what is breaking us down, right? This divergence. So let's go into the sitting sold on the RSI. So we're at 38.11. Let's go into the 4 hours and see what's going on there. Let's see. We had divergence here, hidden bearish, price action to the downside. We got it played out nicely. Very short. Again, we weren't expecting a very wild move. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands, explosive move to the upside on. Let's see. Do we have divergence? No divergence. Do we have divergence now? Yes, we do have a divergence form, which you're going higher here and lower here, creating what is called hidden bullish divergence. Price continuation. We might see some stagnation here, right? This is still developing, but what we would expect is some stagnation to happen, and then we can kind of start curving off, and then we try to pump to the upside again. Not sure how strong this is going to be yet. We still have that 20 MA, which we just apparently rejected with this candle. So again, this is still undeveloping. This could still go on lower and then negate this, right? But right now, you would seem to have this. So we're just going to leave it here for now. We're doing the analysis right now. Just have to like keep track of this if you're trading Ethereum when you're off the air, right? Again, a move to the downside, you're probably going to find some support down here at like 144.59. Yeah, 143.43 also. And maybe after that down here at 135.87. That will be your targets to the downside. Now to the upside, you do have this resistance at 153.76, which is this channel we haven't been able to break back into. Once we break back into that, we'll call something else. So yeah, that's it for this. Again, sitting neutral on the RSI at 43.82. So let's go into the 1 hour. Ethereum on the 1 hour. What's going on, man? High, lower highlight, no positive momentum. That's fine. On the lows, lower low, more negative momentum. Lower low, even more negative momentum. Still, so again, nothing here really. Are we lower than here? Yes, from here we're lower definitely, and we're also making more negative momentum. So again, nothing really I can call here, man. Impulse down. This consolidation is sloppy. See, you have this small upsloping impulse down again. I wouldn't call this one a second impulse down. It was like continuation, I would say. And then trying to consolidate, but this bar makes it look really, really sloppy. And I don't like this consolidation form. Again, we might get a sort of bounce around this area. Not too sure if it's going to be too strong. We're sitting neutral. Sold at 39.15 on the RSI. Again, I'm a little bit on the fence right now with Ethereum. I'm not really finding anything that I can call out here. And I usually don't like it when it's like that, because I'm usually waiting to see some sort of signals, or at least some kind of pattern. Again, I wouldn't consider this really a pattern. Yeah, let's see, man. Maybe if I go like this, you do something. No, not really. Again, this wick really, really messing things up for this chart. So we could go like this, I guess. That would kind of make sense, I guess. So yeah, impulse down, downslope consolidation. This is usually bullish. If this is to be the valid flag that we're making, this will be bullish flag. We expect the price to go up, break this, and then try to punch up. If we do again, mid 20 simple moving average will be our target right now. So again, that would be it for this right now. I'm not sure if this is a valid flag. Like I said, all these wicks, especially this long one, I'm having to ignore the top part. I don't like to ignore data, but again, it's something I won't have to do with this chart because it's very, very sloppy right now, the consolidation that it's making, and it just makes it really hard to make a proper call on this. So again, I would be very cautious with Ethereum. If you're gonna put your money in here, just be careful with it, right? Again, we're yeah. Slightly lower, I would say. I'm trying to see if we have anything from here. And yeah, this is slightly lower, right? This bottom here. So again, that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to draw a kind of divergence, because I'm considering this as a valid bottom. So okay, cool. That's it for Ethereum on the 1 hour. Let's go on to Ripplenet. What's happening with Ripple on the daily? Yesterday, gaining dominance. Apparently, it just looks weird on the chart. 0.10%. Right now, losing dominance 0.64%, sitting at 5.02% of market cap. Again, Ripple above 5. I'm happy that it got back there again. It's good for it. Now, on the price, man, on the daily, sitting below 20 MA, not the best looking for Ripple. So let's see what's going on here, man. We had divergence. We called it to the upside. Again, I'm still waiting for this movement to the downside to happen, right? That's why I have this line here. Not that I'm not calling something, I am waiting for a move to the downside. Create that second divergence, right? One bullish divergence, a second bullish divergence, so we can pump to the upside and maybe anchor this to another or more valid negative momentum island, right? This is all just like one negative chunk. We didn't have any positives here. So again, I'm anchoring to this within this island, so it will be like slant divergence. I'm waiting for like real divergence to develop to another island, which is why I'm waiting for this move to still come down. That's the only reason that I'm finding, I'm sitting a little bit bearish on Ripple. Again, trying to get that reason for that pump, because this divergence that we have, that move to the upside was nice, but it wasn't as nice as it could have been, right? Sitting sold on the RSI at 38.82. Again, nothing to call here, so I'm going to go into the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, man, this from the 1 hour, so ignore this stuff here. Except for this top one. That one is from here. Now I'll send this to the 1 hour just to make sure you don't mix this up. We don't mix this up. I don't mix this up. We're having divergence, price action to the downside. We got this small spike. Then we had our weird pump. Again, creating a more valid divergence. This we don't have a positive momentum. This happened at 6 in the morning, so yeah, that's cool. We can still go here, and you know, we could go here, create that divergence. Price action to the downside. We're still seeing it play out. Now this is weird, man. I'm positive that I've called this out yesterday, but for some reason it's not here. Because we did this stream yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have missed this divergence. But like I said, sometimes this stuff is not saving, so it just makes it really weird for me to keep track of what we talk about on the previous day. Maybe I forgot to call this one out. So yeah, maybe it slipped my mind. I'm not sure. But again, bearish divergence strong. We don't have it on the RSI price action to the downside, breaking below the 20 MA, below the mid part of this downsloping channel. That's where we're sitting at right now. So let's go into the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we had this divergence, right? Price action to the upside. We got it very nice. Here on the 1 hour, we don't have that same divergence, right? We're going to a higher high, more positive momentum even from here, which is our previous lower high. We're still going to a new higher high with more positive momentum. So again, very nice. Nothing on the RSI. Let's see if we can find anything here on the 1 hour. Low, new low, more negative momentum. Also new lower low, more negative momentum still. Right now, nothing I can really call here on the MACD histogram. So let's look at the RSI. Nope. Lower and even lower still. So again, nothing really I can call here on this bullish divergence. Again, this is probably just a small reaction bounce rally. We didn't even get to a 20 MA. We're rejected and we're facing lower prices again. Right now, trying to do that. Let's see how this keeps on developing. I can't find anything to call here. Again, it's not even a higher high. I'm looking for something higher with a less positive momentum. So we could have called bearish divergence if I can find it. And I'm also not able to find anything that is bullish here. Again, impulse down, kind of bounce, again, going down again. I'm waiting for this to go down, right? That's my expectation for Ripple. I'm pro Ripple. Remember, I do like Ripple. I hold Ripple. My expectation is that this is going to come down here and maybe bounce from here. So, guys, if you're watching, thanks for watching. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. And I do appreciate, each and every one of you for showing up here. We have a couple people tuned in. Thank you guys for being here. Even though you're quiet on the chat, you can say hi. I don't bite. And I do look for that integration with you guys being part of the community. So the more you chat, the better it gets here. I tell you that, that's for sure. A lot more people are going to start chatting. We're going to have a lot more fun on the stream. Again, I do have a blast by sitting here, but it's usually much more fun when you guys integrate into the conversation and point out stuff, call out stuff that I might have missed out, and have this be a community effort, right? So let's go on to Litecoin, man. Litecoin on the daily. What is happening here, man? Let's see. Dominance. Yesterday losing dominance 0.28%. Right now losing 0.27, yeah. Sitting at 1.47% of market cap. Price of Litecoin $44.35. What is happening here? High, lower high with positive momentum. Okay, we're creating something. There we go. And I'm positive I called this out yesterday, man. It's man, it's weird, man. It's weird that stuff's not staying here. Because this is like a deja vu, man. I'm doing this, and I remember already drawing this yesterday. So again, we're creating hidden bearish divergence, price continuation. We're in a downtrend. We're seeing this downturn. Again, I'm positive I called this yesterday out. So again, really, really awkward, man. Do we have it on the RSI? I don't think so. 38.05, 37, so slightly lower. So I didn't call it here. I know that. Anyways, what is going on here? We're sitting sold at 34.15. Again, good area for us to start retracing at some point in time. And we're sitting sold. So again, we want to tend to get back to this neutral area. Let's see if we can get there. Let's go into the 4 hours, man. On the 4 hours divergence, right? Hidden bearish price action to the downside. We got it here. Again, from here to here, going to a new higher high. For some reason, I don't have this out, bro. And I remember calling this out yesterday, man. There's a lot of divergences, and I'm pretty sure I didn't miss that many divergences. I usually don't miss divergences. So again, bearish divergence, strong price action to the downside. We're here on the stream, so I had to have called it because it was the reason for that move to the downside. So for some reason, the chart didn't save, I guess. So again, price action to the downside, we're still getting it, breaking below that 20 MA. Again, bottom part of the Bollinger Bands, not the best area to be at. Let's see what we're doing here, man. We're creating right now. We're slightly higher here. Again, yeah, you might say I draw a lot of lines, but that's my way of doing analysis, and I like it. You might have your way to do analysis, and that's fine. You can also share it with us if you want to, and then we can also talk about your way of doing analysis, and we might also find a new way to do analysis together, right? Awesome. Right now, what I'm seeing is hidden Bullish divergence, price continuation. Again, we might see a small pump to the upside around this area. Maybe go phase at 20 man, then break down again, or we could just continue it here and keep on building on this negative momentum, right? And this price can keep on going down until we negate that and we end up somewhere around there. But right now, at least to the previous hour, right, we would seem to be getting this. Even right now, this is still developing. Let's wait and see how this keeps on playing out. Sitting sold on the RSI at 38.92. That's it for this on the 4 hours. Let's go back into the 1 hour. Again, stuff from the 4 hours. Chilling with us here on the 1 hour. Hey, you go back to your club, man. It's just insane, man. I every stream, man. Every stream I do this, and I can't get the stuff to stay where it's supposed to. Yeah, it's just weird, man. Probably removed something I shouldn't have. There we go, 4 hours. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to retrace this one, just so I know I called it out, because apparently I deleted it by accident. There we go. Awesome, man. Now this is not from this chart. I'll send this back to the 4 hours, I guess. Or the daily. Maybe it was from the daily. Awesome. I just wanted to see this shorter term. Sorry about cleaning all these charts, guys. Again, this from the daily also. There we go. Cool, man. Now we're clean. Squeaky clean. Let's see, a lower high than our previous high with less positive momentum. That's fine. And going down once, twice. That's fine as well. No positive momentum building. Let's see what's going on here on the bottom part. Negative momentum, slightly more negative momentum, and even more negative momentum still. The only divergence that I can see here, it's from here to here, and we would have it from here to here, right? On the RSI, not on the MACD histogram. So again, we do have divergence, bullish price action to the upside potentially. We saw that it was a very weak move to the upside right now. Gotta wait for this to develop a little bit more before we actually make another call. Again, we still come down here, make another bottom, and then try to bounce from there. Again, this could just keep on dumping still. Or if we, like I said, if we go up, we're probably gonna phase at 20 MA, and then use it as resistance. And again, on the 4 hours, we do have this that signifies stagnation, right? This hidden bullish divergence that might see this stagnate a little bit, even though in the 1 hour, what we're seeing is not really that bullish, right? So again, on the daily, we do have this bearish, again, price action to the downside. We could find an area to bounce here. That's it for this. Let's go on to Binance. What is happening with the Binance, man? Yesterday, price action to the upside, 0.40%. Sorry, not price action, market dominance. And right now, 1.23% to the upside, still on dominance, sitting at 1.23% of market cap. Price of Binance, $15.16, man. It's on sale. Come get your Binance. We do have this divergence again. I'm pretty sure I re-anchored this yesterday. So again, that's fine. Hidden bearish, price action, price continuation. We're still moving to the downside again. So we did call this one out as well. Let's go into the 4 hours, man. All right, cool. So in the 4 hours, we had divergence, right? Bearish, price action to the downside. We got it. We tried to move to the upside again. What happened? Went slightly higher with less positive momentum again, from here to here, and from here to here. We're creating divergence, right? Strong bearish divergence. Price action to the downside. We're seeing that play out right now. Negative momentum still building. Let's see here. Low. All right. I'm gonna consider this small red island a valid one. I'll trace to here, and then I'll go from here to here as well. So again, I'm gonna try to make this stay here right now. See, for some reason, it's not respecting anything, man. Yesterday, it was the same thing. I was in this chart, and it just keeps on getting reset, man. It's just freaking weird. I don't like it, man. And this one is probably also going to be a lower. Yeah, see this? Maybe that means I should get the pro version or something. Or I should just clear all the charts and redraw them from scratch, and that might be just even better, man. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so we just call what we needed here. Let's go into the 1 hour, man. It's sitting sold right now at 36.13 on the RSI. Binance on the 1 hour, man. Let's see. Low, lower, low, more negative momentum, even lower, low. Okay, cool. So here we do have divergence. From here to here. Bullish divergence. Let's see it here. 29.67, 30.51. So we'd also have it here. Slightly going upwards still. So again, divergence, strong bullish divergence on two of the oscillators. We're getting this small pump here. But again, undoing it on the next candle. So again, not very, very strong, not very bullish sign. Still higher than our previous low, so I'm not going to call divergence here. We cannot call divergence there. So that's going to be it for this on the 1 hour, sitting sold on the RSI at 36.12. Yeah. Anonymous, what's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for being here, brother. I appreciate it. I do have other people on the chat. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Nope. You got it. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. Let's see what's going on with the Bitcoin. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything on the calls, right? Low, lower, low, more negative momentum. Also lower on the RSI, so no divergence here. Positive on that. Now, here we don't have anything on the top, so I want to go into the 4 hour again. Right. Cool, man. Let's see. Divergence here, we did call it. On the bottom part, we don't have anything lower, low, more negative momentum. So lower on the RSI, so I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything on Bitcoin right now. I want to go into Ethereum. What is happening here? Okay, cool. We do have this going on right now. Again, we dropped a little bit more. Still making it, though. This hidden bullish divergence. Potential price action to the upside. We do have it here. Not so sure we do have it on the RSI right now. Let's see where we at. 42.93 and 44. So yeah, slightly lower now. So I want to get rid of this. We don't have it right now. We're now lower than we were before. So again, as this keeps on moving, you have to keep on adjusting, right? That's what we're trying to determine what's going on when we're live. And then again, when we're off the air, you kind of know, you have to know what to do. But again, we kind of tell you what you should do to keep on looking at the market, the same way we're looking at, so you can make more or less the same decisions. Let's go into the 1 hour, man. Low, lower, low, more negative momentum. Again, from here we went higher, so you know, less negative momentum. Also higher on the RSI, so really nothing there, man. Today will be known as Monday Matic Madness. Why will it be known as Monday Matic Madness? Triple M. What happened, man? Do let me know. I'm not 100% up to par with that, so yeah. So I'm gonna go on to Ripple. Why is my Ripple chart up there, man? This is one I called stuff up? No, this is one I called stuff up. What? Where's my Ripple? Man, where's my chart? Yeah, here we go. For some reason, my chart shifted places in the in my little like side panel here, and I can't see why it shifted. Now, okay, I'm trying to determine what's going on here. So high, higher, high, more positive momentum. Again, from here to where we're at right now, lower, low, it's fine. Low, lower, low, even lower, low, that's fine. Again, nothing here I can call. I'm confident that I'm not missing anything. Again, rejecting the 20 May, rejecting it here around this here. Check Matic. Okay, I'll check Matic. Matic stock, Matic coin. Do let me know if it's a crypto or a ticker that I should look for on the stocks. Litecoin. What's happening with Litecoin price action to downside? Okay, cool. We got this divergence here against the RSI, not against the MAC, the histogram. That's fine. Nothing on top part. Again, potential price action to the upside. We got it. It's breaking down again, so not very bullish. We might break even lower and create that second divergence again, or even create divergence on the MAC, the histogram, which might help us pump to the upside even more. So, okay, cool. That's it for Litecoin. Let's go back to Binance. All right, cool. I'm confident that I didn't miss anything here. I'll check Matic, man. Awesome. Matic. Automatic. We'll check Automatic, man. Here we go. Matic trading. Cool. Here we go. Crypto. Oh, snap, bro. It did take a small little dive. Why the fudge, bro? This is insane, the dive it took. Really put you low on that RSI, man, at 7.99. Okay, cool. Before I do that, I want to have to look at the daily first to gauge what's happening with this. Also, very, very nice climb it had. Nasty fall, man. Losing almost all your value. I'm going to have to throw some fips for this. So I want to consider this the local low, which would make sense for me. To that high. Again, it does make sense. We did a dip retrace. Right now we're sitting at that 786. Man, you lost almost 100% of your value at some point in time. Then that nice bounce got you up here again. Awesome. That just happened today, man. Today. This is crazy. You're probably going to bounce back. It's really like you're going to get a reaction rally or a retrace or a retreat, right, from that. So again, kind of retrace from that nasty drop. Again, you can still go and retrace a little bit more. probably gonna get a better picture for this on the 4 hours. Now I'm trying to gauge if we have something here. Let's see here. Higher high. Slightly. Let's see this. 78, 70, 78, 72. So slightly higher here, and then you went even higher with more higher on the RSI as well. So really nothing bearish here. Also nothing bearish here, man. Again, higher high, more positive momentum, and building still. Again, this coin is worth very little, man. It could have been a pump and dump or something happening here, or maybe a dump from someone, but someone was maybe working on this pump. I'm not sure, bro. Let's go into the 4 hours. Let's see if we can get a better clue here. Higher high. Is this higher? That is the question. Yes, very, very slightly higher. Just very slightly higher. There we go. You can see it there. And then you were going from here to here, I guess I can call it, right? Or even this one over here. And creating strong bearish divergence, price action to the downside. Again, this would have been normal. This is an exaggeration. I'm not sure why it dropped that much here on the 4 hours. Again, sitting so oversold on their side, 18.25. On the daily, I'm not sure if I called it. You're sitting neutral at 40.99. Let's see this, man. Again, I'm trying to figure out something on the bottom part here. Low, much lower low, some more negative momentum. That's fine. Damn, dude, this really took a dive. Let's go into the 1 hour. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to gauge what's happening here. There's a lot of, apparently taking nasty dive. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go in here a little bit. This high, this I'm gonna have to move this because it's really messing with the chart. See how little it gets? I really see what's going on, and I gotta move it there now. All right, cool. Somatic, right? Cool. You can see this from here. All right, so from here to here, you kind of had it, right? You can see that you had divergence. Slanted within the same island, that's fine. But even from here to here, right? And you were going higher still. So even if you want to go from here to here, right? You're going higher on that price. You can still even go from here. This is all one island, so again, it still works. Creating divergence, bearish, and you know. Then you came to that same height here, right? That's not divergence though, but again, you came to the same height on price, faced some resistance around that area, and then started to break down. And you don't have any kind of bullish divergence right now. Again, you just had bearish stuff happening, which is why you're probably breaking down. So you also have it on the other side, going from here all the way down to here, right? So there we go, man. And even on the other side, I think, no, it's slightly higher, I guess. Yeah, it's slightly higher. There we go. Yeah, this is what's happening with Matic, bro. You had divergence breaking down again. This is a very strong move to the downside. Again, you're getting this reaction rally, remember? Usually how you get this is you get a V bounce, right? So it looks like this. Something that could also happen if you don't get a strong rally. You go like this. Oh, snap. I didn't want to do that one. You go like this. And then like go like that. Right? Get a small curve and then sink. So yeah, let's wait and see how this keeps on developing for Matic, man. Not the best looking right now. Again, guys, if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. It really means the world to us. And give us a like, man. We have 10 people tuned in. We only have 6 likes. If you haven't given us a like yet, do so now. It's really cheap. It's free, man. It's free to give us a like. And it makes me feel very, very good that you like what I'm doing here, and that you like the music that I play, and my style of analysis, or my style of telling news, or telling jokes, or whatever you guys want to do. That's fine. Let's see what else is going on here, man. If you guys have a request, right now we just finished with the main part of the crypto sphere. So if you guys want to throw up any coin, not throw up, but put up any coin for us to analyze, stock or commodity, and so long as I can find it here, I can check it out. Thor, NAZ, biotech. Okay, cool. We're getting a biotech request from an anonymous user, so we'll check it out. Thor. It's this one on the NASDAQ. Awesome. Hey, Notorious, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Awesome. Thanks for jumping into this channel, man. I enjoyed your videos, bro, too. You know, if you haven't seen Notorious XRP videos, they're pro XRP, but he does them very well, very artistically, with very nice clips and cuts and very nice motion through the videos. So if you haven't done it, go check him out as well. After the stream is done, though, don't leave me here hanging while I'm still streaming. But do go check him out, though. He has great content out there. All right, cool. So you call for Thor. We'll check out Thor, man. What happened here, man? I can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on the daily because something weird happened. It's really skewing the chart, man. Did this take a dive? No, it took a jump. Okay, cool. So it's up here, the doji. It just looks really weird. I'm gonna have to like mess the chart up because the Bollinger Bands are messing everything up. So again, I'm gonna get rid of the Bollinger Bands real quick, and it just might make it a little bit more bearable to look at this. Awesome. There we go. This is what I want to look at. Doji's up here, all the way up here. So I'll just put a line from here to here so you guys can see how much it actually jumped. It is a huge move to the upside for a stock. We're talking about a 175. Sorry, somewhere around here. 170%, man. That is a nice jump. A good way to make money. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Notorious XRP saying, thank you, my friend. You're awesome. Keep up the great work, my friend. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate when you guys show up for the stream. What was happening here, man? Look, if anything, this probably pumped up on fundamentals, but not technicals. But the technicals were bearish, man. See, you're going higher, right, and you're going lower. See this? See what I'm talking about, right? You're creating bearish divergence, strong price action to the downside. But again, there's some speculation going on, some anticipation for news, right? You can see that because of these hikes, even though you're having this divergence. And again, you do get to today, so apparently something got released today. It took a huge, beautiful hike to the upside right now. This gap, it's humongous, dude. There probably was not a lot of trading today. And sitting really high on your RSI at 96.30. Again, this is probably going to bring a flash crash or a flash reaction to this. So it says flagging French drug giant tries a familiar remedy. I'm trying to find a news for this. Apparently, drug manufacturer have spent a record on M&A 2019. No. Okay, I'll have to look at this one then. So okay, cool. What's going on? Flagging French drug giant tries a familiar remedy. Cool. What's happening with this? French pharma giant September company's shares have been in the doldrums for years. Weighed down by snagging that his business in a pipeline. Okay, drugs. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it real quick. I don't want to go through the whole article. It's supposed to be signed that Hudson is taking action to putting a stamp on the company. Okay, they're probably getting bought out by someone, right? Hudson. I'm still trying to figure it out, man. It makes Sanofi maybe interesting. Lead product Thor 707. Again, probably someone's interested, right? Sanofi might be interested in Synthrope. Okay, medicine that other pipeline could combine with Sanofi's immune boosting cancer lung drug Livtio. Okay, cool. Sounds some part of Sanofi to a multi. Okay, cool. See, that's what I was talking about. There's a notice of a buyout by another company, and that's why this is pumping, dude. On those news, right? Again, when you see these jumps and you can't find it with the technicals, it's down to fundamentals, and you just have to find the news. That's why pump, dude, on potential buyout. Oh, cool. We have a person that subscribed to the channel like 3 hours ago, Bandy89. Thanks for subscribing, Bandy89. And 2 days ago, Graham Townsend. So thanks guys for subscribing. Awesome, man. Again, if you guys were catching up with me yesterday, you know I'm not feeling 100%. I'm feeling a little bit sick. My kids have fever. I'm still feeling a little bit down. I do appreciate that you guys are here, and I'm going to be here for a little bit longer, but if you want to get another thing checked out, do toss it up on the chat so I can start looking at it. I do want to get some rest. It's been a very long day, and but I will still do like 2 or 3 more coins if you guys want, and then I'll just call it a stream. I do want to get some rest up, dude. I do have a heavy week this week, so again, fun to be here with you guys. I enjoy it very much. So do let me know if you want to look at other stuff, right? Just sent out a tweet. Awesome, bro. I'm not sure what you tweeted, but I'll check it out. You sent out a tweet to me or to someone else? Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Notorious. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, thanks for the love, bro. Thanks for that shout out. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer, man. Again, it's fun to be here. I'm having a blast. So if you guys want to look at something else, do let me know, man. Again, Ripple really not doing much right now on the price action. Slightly to the downside again. I am expecting it to come somewhere around this area to get another low to come in, and then we can bounce on that, right? On divergence. Create that second bullish divergence, right? We do have one here. We can still make another one here and then bounce because this is not looking very strong right now. Again, we're finding this rest area, but again, on the 1 hour, we're really not seeing much that we can call on. We're just following the market again. We had divergence here, strong bullish, hidden bullish, price action continuation. Again, we got that nice bump to the upside since then. We've just been moving. I'm gonna get some friends coming in. Awesome, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it very, very much. I'll give a like that. I'll give a like to that, and it got shifted, so I'll also retweet it. FTSV. Okay, cool. I'll look at FTSV, bro. No problem. So again, like I said, Ripple right now really not showing any signs of anything that I can call bullish for a price action to the upside. Again, low, lower low, right? So from here to here, we're going to a lower low. Also here, lower on the RSI, more negative momentum. And even on the shorter scales, right? Low, lower, low, lower, low, negative, more negative, more negative. Lower on the RSI each time as well. This new low that came in, it's a higher low than the previous low. Again, less negative momentum, also higher on the RSI. So that's it for this, man. Again, I'm looking more for stuff to happen on the larger scales. Again, not looking too strong here. Let's wait and see how this keeps on developing with Ripple, right? On the 4 hours, we did have this divergence that is breaking us down, right? It's strong bearish divergence. Price action to the downside, we just have it against the MAC, the histogram, not so much on the RSI. Now, Anonymous was asking for FTSV. I'll check that one out. Can you confirm if it's... I'm going to assume it's this one from the NASDAQ, Anonymous. But do let me know if it's a stock or a crypto. And if it's a crypto, let me know a pair. Usually for cryptos, I like USD pairs. And my reasoning behind that is, unless you're willing to increase your position in Bitcoin, when you want to get out of a crypto, you usually want to get back onto fiat. And the best way to do that is to look at a fiat pair. Again, that's why you usually look at fiat pairs and not so much at Bitcoin pairs. But again, this one had a nice jump yesterday. Let's see, 85% jump, and today another 14. So in total, it had a very, very nice. So we'll take it from this bottom all the way up to this top, I guess. There we go. 118% move to the upside. That is very, very nice, man. Let's see what's going on with this. Again, ignore this for a second. There we go. And we'll check this out, man. Okay, cool. So, see, some stuff's happening, man. Probably some anticipation going on. You're creating divergence here, right? Bearish. Even on the RSI, right? From here to here, you're going lower. You should have broken to the downside, but you didn't. You're still riding this upside, so there's probably some news anticipation as to something happening because that divergence is not playing out. And you had it on two of the oscillators. You have been sitting overbought for a while now. You have been hitting. You just dipped here into bought area on November 26th, but you were sitting out there since November the 6th. So there was probably some expectation going on with this. This is not just pumping on technicals. It's pumping on fundamentals. So again, 47 Inc. announces preclinical data supporting the development of FSI 174 in combination with magrolimab as a novel all-antibody conditioning regime for hematopoietic, French, man, I don't know what that's, stem cell transplantation. Awesome. So again, a drug results coming out. That's what's pumping this, man. So they probably got some good results. I'm not going to go through the whole article. But it's pumping on fundamentals, right? We know that for a fact because the technicals are not there. So if you're pumping and it's not technicals, then you're pumping on fundamentals, right? Preclinical data reflecting our deep understanding of founder demonstrates the first time the utility of approach to transplant setting, the potential for all of antibody. Okay, so they have some positive results here. Utilize chemotherapy and or radiation to kill HSC and make space for transplanted cells. These are highly toxic, induce immune suppression, may require hospitalization. Okay, cool. We're measuring the highest. There's no changes in blood cell counts over the course of the study. No cytopenias observed with either monotherapy or combination treatment in these. Okay, cool. Antibodies watched out, but the implementation of HAC sustained long enough to enable transplantation of donor HACs. Okay, so some drug that is having positive results. That's what's pumping this, man. All right, cool. We'll look at something else. Okay, you want to look at ARQL. Okay, cool. We'll do that one. ARQL. There we go. ARQL in the NASDAQ. Cool. This one also is opening up here. 2 days trading way up here. On news as well, I'm assuming. Here you do have, here you don't have that divergence, right? Well, you kind of do have it to here, right? You're going to this same high, I would say. Let's see, where's this opening? 982, 951. So I'm not going to call divergence. This is slightly lower. You're also lower on your RSI. That would make sense. Even though the price is more or less the same. But again, this is pumping on fundamentals, and I can tell that a string of multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical deals announced as we call for attention of record-setting year, which drug makers and biotechs have spent $342 billion snagging up smaller companies and bolster their pipeline. Someone got bought out. It's from a merger and acquisition site. So ARQL, right? Biopharma developing cancer therapies that use Burton's tyrosine kinase inhibitor. Okay, cool. Merck. It was spending $2.7 billion to buy them out. So again, that's why it's pumping. Slippish Buffalo, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for the praying hands or clapping hands. But yeah, thanks for being here, brother. I appreciate it. How's it going? So yeah, that's why this is pumping, man. Again, you pumped on fundamentals, right? That's it. That's what got you up there, man. I like this article when I did it, man. It's someone sent a wallet up to space to validate stuff. It's a really, really good article. We did it at the beginning of the stream. Then we talked about the Istanbul Hardfork, and then we talked about Ripple, right? And we also covered Leonidas' article on Ripple, which is this one. 3S Money Club joins Ripplenet, which is going to give us another partner. Soka, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, Soka. You're always so quiet, but you're always here, man. So yeah, cool, man. Yeah, what else? If you guys like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Again, we're having a blast. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. We're going to go back and look at... What else? You guys call it, I'll check it out, right? That's how it works right now. Sawadi from Thailand. Hi to Thailand, bro. Sawadi from Mexico right now. So, Yep. So yeah, if you guys want to look at something else, do let me know on the chat, and I will definitely check it out. Relative Martian, hello friends, Notorious and me. Oh, okay, cool, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks to Notorious for like really that shout out. It means a lot to me, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, hi, Relative Martian. Shang XRP baby, how's VT doing? We haven't looked at VT. We'll look at VT, man. Let's look at VT. Vito. I'm just kidding. VeChain doing things. Apparently that's what they say in other places that I've seen. But we'll just look at VT to a US dollar on Bitfinex. I guess that was going to be good enough for VT. I do have some VT open. I'm not sure we have now done any analysis for it lately. But again, this might not be the best chart. I do have another one, which is V chain to US dollar on TradingView. Again, here we had divergence, right? Strong bullish divergence against the RSI. We were waiting for this pump. It was a very, very nice pump to the upside. Again, I'm not holding any VT right now, so again, I'll get rid of that. I had it out for some reason. Yeah, I had bottom here, bottom there, and top here. And look at where we're at on the retrace. We hit that 618 at 0.008315. Then we hit a sort of, we probably created some sort of divergence that we dumped on a smaller time scale. Or maybe Bitcoin dumped around that area. And we'll check it out, though. We'll check it out, no worries. Let's see. Higher low, less negative momentum. So I'm trying to find stuff happening divergence-wise on the RSI or the MACD histogram right now. So again, if you guys like what we do, hit that like, that bell, that sub. Let us know that you're here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and I love talking with you guys. You make the stream much more interesting when I'm able to chat with you guys and talk, right? So again, higher high, more positive momentum, even higher high, more positive momentum. Breaking down on something maybe on the shorter scales, and low, higher low, even higher low, and less each time. So again, nothing really weird here happening. Let's go into the 1 hour and 4 hour story and see what's going on here. So see here we had something traced for some reason, but then I don't have it here. So I know we had divergence from here to here once, and then probably from here to here twice. So I have a lot of data going on here. So 1 second, guys. From here to here, I guess. Yeah, that's where I had it traced. There we go, baby. There we go. And let's see shorter scale though. I'm worried about the shorter scale, right? That's what we want to know, what's going to happen with ET. We don't care about the past. We care about the now and what's happening with it. So let's go here. Let's see shorter scales, man. Let me throw the Bollinger Bands as well. I want to see where the 20 MA is at. All right, cool. Let's see, man. We did move. Okay, cool. Let's start from here. Low, higher low, cool. And then we had a lower. Okay, cool. So here we had some divergence, right? Trying to get the flow for this. Just give me 1 second while I get it. I haven't looked at VT for a while. So okay, we have one here. Then we're going slightly lower. We do have this island. I can't ignore it because the valid island, it happened over a couple candles. So I'm going lower than our previous low. Again, rejecting that 20 MA. Let's see over here we have anything. Low, lower lows, lower even still. And here we're going higher with more positive momentum. So nothing really on the 4 hours that I can see short or quickly. I'll go back through stuff though. Again, don't worry. If you're not getting what I'm doing here, I'll go back through stuff. And if you have any questions, so let me know and I can explain it. Let's see. So here we had divergence, right? You can see it going up here like that. And then here we're going down like that. Right? Slight divergence. Again, price action is down. So that's when we probably start to break down. So in a pump with, let's see, lower high than our previous high. So this area. And here it's lower than our previous one as well. Higher than our previous one again. And, okay, cool. Here's the divergence that probably broke us down. Yes, this is it. See, it was in the 1 hour. We're going slightly lower, and let's see. It's here, man. Sorry, Spotify Premium asking me to subscribe. I don't have a subscription to Spotify, so I'm not going to buy it. I am using a, what is it called? A royalty-free music for this, so that's what I'm running with. And I hope you like the music. Hey, Dumb G, how's it going, man? Love the format. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, give us your thoughts, guys. I really appreciate what you like about the channel and what you don't like. Okay, cool. So I'm trying to figure this out, right? Having a look at VT. Here's the divergence I was talking about, right? Strong bearish. Price action to the downside. We're starting to move down. We tried to recover, but failed. Broke down below that 20 MA. We tried to bounce back up. Again, touched that 20 MA and rejected. Moving down now still. Again, this could bring a reaction rally, right? This is all one move to the downside for me. So again, impulse down. We got to consolidate. Once we start consolidating, I will be able to make a better call on VT as to where it's going to go. But right now, we're breaking down on this. That's what I was trying to figure out. Where did the breakdown happen? Why are we breaking down? Now, we're going lower every time, right? Low, lower, low, more negative. Sorry, lower on the RSI and even lower right now. We're hitting over sold at 27.14. and we're going down every time, even more negative momentum every time as well within this island. And even from the previous island, that would be this one, we're going lower also. We're just congruent with the market right now. We have not quite made anything yet that would have us pump to the upside. So again, I'm waiting for this to bottom out, get exhaustion going. Exhaustion would look something like this, right? You're going up, and then you start to stagnate a little bit, and then you try to go higher again, and then you make less positive momentum, right? That would be the same here, right? You go, you kind of pause for a little bit, then you stagnate, right? And then you try to make maybe another negative momentum, and then you stagnate, and then we can try to find that divergence, right? But this pumping, breaking down on this, right? A lot of coins had divergence yesterday around 8 p.m., dude. And I can show you this. Look at VT. Look at Ripple, man. I think Ripple also had it. No, Ripple didn't have it. Someone else had it at that time frame. Awesome. What's up, man? Thanks for subscribing, Tony Favel. Someone else had that divergence, man. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Litecoin that had it. On the time frame. Let's see, man. We've run through a couple coins today, so I can't find it. But yeah, see divergence also on the 4 hours they did. I know for a fact. So on the 4 hours, they were creating this divergence, right? Strong bearish divergence. Price action to the downside. We got it right. We were looking at that yesterday. We also have it here on Ripple. See, I remember I had it on around this time frame. So again, yeah, a lot of stuff breaking down on divergence, right? That's what we were looking at. So 15 people tuned in, man. Amazing, dude. I think this is a video where most people have come live online, man. That's amazing, dude. Thank you so much, Notorious XRP, man. I do really appreciate it, man. It really is humbling that you guys are like all like coming into the stream, man. It's amazing, man. It really means the world to me. I do really appreciate it a lot. It's so cool that we're getting people, man. What are my top holdings? Dude, right now I'm only holding Ripple on my hodl bag. I got out of most cryptos when Bitcoin started to move down from the 13K-ish area, and particularly around the 12 to 11K. Yeah, VT looks interesting, man. It's still dumping, so I'm waiting for that bottom to come in or a reaction reality to happen. Don't worry, I'll go back to VT, bro. I just want to show something on Bitcoin to address Dom G's comment or question. And look, this is going to get a little bit messy on this chart. So I'm going to go on this one. I have a little bit less stuff here. It might be a little bit cleaner for you guys to look at. That's not going to be it. This one's going to be a cleaner one. Okay, cool. Here we had an inverse head and shoulders, right? We pumped to the upside. We called this one out on the stream, actually, a couple of streams ago. Nice move. We hit the targets. That was all amazing. Well played out for Bitcoin. But again, the reason I got out of this, right? If you can see this, Bollinger Bands, that's what they're called. I do have this line here, the orange one, which is a 20 simple moving average. I'm going to shift it to the 200 simple moving average. It's a very meaningful scale for me. Again, different traders have different scales, but for me, it really plays really strong. And the reason that's going to be is because every time we've been below that, we have been on bearish territory. And every time we've been above it, we've been on bullish territory. So I'm going to go on the daily, right? And you're going to be able to see it. Even though it looks really weird and messy right now, I'm going to fix that for you guys. That is because the 200 SMA started to move all weird lately. And it's making the charts look really weird. Awesome. But this is what I want to show you guys, right? Look, this chart starts in 2012. Every time we've been above that, we've been on bullish territory, right? Here we're in bearish territory below that orange line. We got above it and we stayed above it until 2018, where we slightly broke below it, right here. And we kind of got above it again slightly, and then we broke below it again. And we were on crypto winter since more or less March 2018, all the way until here, where we got back above it, which was April the 2nd, 2019, right? I hold XRP, man. Look, man, I use them interchangeably. Sorry if I offended people. For me, I'm holding Ripple XRP. Yeah, I should just say XRP, man. But again, sometimes when I get into this, I got into this a while back. So for me, Ripple XRP, it's all just one thing. But again, I do get Ripple as the company, XRP is a token. Don't worry, man. Sorry about that though. So again, we got above this 200 simple moving average back in April, and it was good, man. That was a bull run again. Then we started to stagnate a little bit. So I got around somewhere around this area, right? The 12K-ish area. right? And then I was just looking for what was going to happen. And we're getting a lot of weird market movements, and it wasn't really decided where the market was going to go. We were trading in a triangle. I did have it back when I think I do have it in this one. The triangle, you'll be able to see it here, right? It's this line here and this line here. And then when we started trading this triangle, I got out of it. Again, I haven't been back into it. Why? Because we're sitting below that 200 simple moving average, right? And for me, that's bearish territory. And I haven't seen anything that would really imply that we're going to pump to the upside and get above it, right? So that's something that's really... if I'm good enough for us normal mortals. Yeah. Thanks, man. I hope so, man. I hope I'm good enough for you guys. Look, man, something that I say on this channel is no FUD, no FOMO, no hype, right? You won't, even though I'm pro XRP, and right now my only hodl bag is XRP, because I do believe in the project long term. I do look at all the crypto as neutral as I can, because I do believe that other projects also have upsides. And again, even though I do see all the long-term potential of XRP, when I see something I don't like, I'm also going to mention it, just as I would mention it for any other coin that's out there. Again, I do believe in being as fair as I can to all the cryptos so that you guys can make informed decisions as to what you want to trade, what you want to do. We do news. If I find a news that is FUD or hype, I would call it as it is, and I'll tell you why I think that is. And then, again, I want this to be a place where people that can come in and like learn about crypto and not be like looking at information that they might not know what it is. And there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of misinformation out there. And I just want to be neutral so that people can make really informed decisions as to what they want to do and which project they believe they might want to get into. So again, we're sitting below 200 MA. That's why I'm not into any other cryptos right now. I'm just hodling XRP longer term. So VET, going back to VET for Sleepish Buffalo. Sorry, Sleepish. I had to do my announcement as to what my moral compass is for this channel. And again, I do have ethics when I do this. I'm not gonna give you price predictions. I don't do that. I don't believe in giving price predictions. I can tell you where I believe the market's gonna move, if it's gonna be an up move or a down move. And then again, I could also try to tell you where I believe it might hit some stops. But I'm not gonna tell you where I'm gonna make my trades and when I'm gonna get out. I did that once a little bit back for a Litecoin, but I didn't get into it, so I wasn't gonna get into it. But I said, look, man, this is probably what I would have gotten into. This would have been a stop loss, and this is what I would have gotten out, right? And I put that on a stream the previous day, and I deleted it. And then the next day, just what I said happened. It just went slightly higher. But again, for me, that was my play, and it happened, right? But I wasn't gonna get into it. So if I'm not gonna get into it, I'm not gonna be giving you targets because I'm right now I'm bearish on the market overall right now. I haven't found any information that would signify or that would show me that this is gonna shift somewhere else. So again, right now I'm still bearish until I found a bottom or something that would indicate that the market's gonna move in a bullish trend. But okay, cool. VT. Let's see. I think I'm looking at another chart for VT. I hadn't looked at this one because the other one already had stuff out. What I'm doing right now is I'm comparing data. All right, cool. Let's see. I think we do have divergence here as well. Let's see this closing here. 0077 and this one here. 00769. So it's close enough to where we can just make a straight line and say that we're creating divergence, right? Because we're going lower on our positive momentum as well. I wasn't seeing it here. Here you can see it's lower, right? Again, where I just trace that straight line. This is just VT. It's just two different exchanges. So again, I do look at different exchanges sometimes to find data that might be missing in one that might justify the move. It's probably not playing out on the other one. So again, we do have this divergence. Again, price action to the downside. We're seeing that play out on VT on the daily. Again, here also on the daily, moving down. Nasty move down here on the daily. Where was it that we had? I think it was this one, man. This was just red when we were looking at it. Again, trying to figure out what else is happening with this. I can't find anything else right now. But awesome, guys. If you want to look at something else, do throw it up in the, put it up in the chat, and we'll look at it, man. You know, any coin, any stock, any commodity, whatever, man. We do news. It's usually the first segment of the stream that we do the news. The first like half an hour or so, we cover different articles, whatever I believe it's interesting on the cryptosphere. Yeah, you've been looking for a techno. Okay, cool. Yeah, bro, he's pretty good, man. I do. Another trade is set tomorrow for uptrend. Could be right. I'm not sure what he's looking for to justify that uptrend, man. Again, I'm looking at the 200. I'll shift this to 20 SMA again. I like it a little bit better. And that's why the chart was looking a little bit weird for me. See this one now? This one looks all choppy. I don't like this chart to do analysis. I would use this one because it has more continuation. But I'm not sure what he's basing his prediction for uptrend. I mean, he could mean reaction rally, right? Like you dump and then you consolidate, or you do one of those V bounces, right? I talked about that one for another coin. I'm not sure if it was this one, man. I probably drew it out. It was something like, you're probably going to recover like that. Or if you're weak, you're probably going to recover like this. Then dump again and create a new low and try to create that divergence, right? That bullish divergence that will pump you to the upside. But again, not 100% sure why you're someone is saying that this is going to pump to the upside right now. I'm really not finding anything on the technicals that would say that. Again, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, right? Someone else can say something else. Yeah, thanks Notorious for the thumbs up. Let's see what else. Technoax links. I've been looking for royalty-free music for videos. Yeah, I found it by searching online for royalty-free music. There's some place that you have to pay, but this guy has it free and it's on Spotify, and I do like it because it's fun. It's good music. It's upbeat. He has a little bit of everything, man. Usually my intro song, I like it. It's called Piccolo on a Cane. I think it's the next one that's gonna play. No, it's probably not. I do have it in shuffle. This is my intro. It's a little bit more mellow, but it's like a techno, like 20s dubstep, I guess you can say. Yeah, that's the one I usually open with, and then I just close with whatever one. But again, guys, thanks for being here again. If you want to look at something else, do let me know. And that thing the other trader's saying, man, I'm not seeing it right now. Maybe if I have to look at something larger, maybe on the daily. But I'm really not finding it right now. See that reaction you're getting here? That bounce back above that 20 MA? That's good. Being above that 20 MA is going to be good for this, right? Again, it's going to be bullish for this. On the shorter scales is where I'm worried because you're rejecting the 20 MA. Here you touched it and bounced back down. And here you're really, really far below. So again, a reaction rally could be something that happens. But I'm not seeing anything that would indicate a price action to the upside right now. It could happen, man. I mean, if you wanted to say something, it would be 50-50, right? It's going to go up or it's going to go down. So it's a 50-50 chance. If he's just doing a prediction without telling you the technicals for it, then he's just like doing a coin flip. He trades different coins. It's a friend that holds VT. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, VT is not really expensive right now, right? It's like 0.006 cents, man. It's very, very cheap. You can buy it, hodl it, and, you're not sitting at all-time lows. That's the only thing I do like about this. Even though I can't see farther back on any of these charts, you're not sitting at all-time lows. Look, I'm usually bearish right now, so I wouldn't look at the tops. I would just look at the tops, not the wicks, sorry. I'm trying to look here. The wicks here are higher, but here the wicks would suggest like a double top, sort of. Right? One top, two tops on the wicks, and then move down. But again, this chart shows different data, and the tops would make that double top price action to the downside. Usually a reversal pattern. That would indicate price action to the downside. But again, right now, holding that 20 MA, recovering very nicely, is something I do like. Again, the 4 hours recovering very, very nice. This chart, this just looks weird, man. I can't see the data well, so I have to use this one. And look, you're getting that reaction rally we were talking about, right? That bounce back. You're gonna eat up probably somewhere to halfway of this candle, right? If you bounce higher, you'll probably test that 20 MA. And after you test that 20 MA, you're gonna decide whether or not you're gonna break down again or pump. So again, just be careful with this. Again, I haven't done VT in a while, so I have not been following it to get the flow of what it's doing. But the last thing I can see is this divergence, right? This one that was bullish and this one that is bearish. And then on the daily, on this chart, this one that is bearish and moving into a downside, right? You're getting it, but again, a lot of resistance happening. So it could be a bullish sign again above that 20 MA. It's probably good. On the 4 hours, you're getting contraction of the Bollinger Bands. Slightly gapping here. Adverts coming in again. But yeah, man, whatever you guys want to do, just mention it and we'll check it out, right? So we just VET, we're back, we're getting that bounce, right? Looking very nice. This reaction coming back in still, almost at this height. Again, not really finding anything that is bullish here yet. Again, what I would expect to see is for us to create some kind of bullish divergence before this pumps. That would mean going slightly lower with doing something like this then, right? And then going here like this. And then maybe we hit that pump, right? But right now I'm not seeing that. So maybe in the shorter scales, but for swing trading, I don't like to look at anything less than an hour, but we could go into the 30 minutes and see if we did. Okay, cool. Here we have something right on the 30 minutes. I'll go from here. You have this, right? It's bullish divergence. That's why, but that's probably why you're pumping right now. And you would have it on the MACD and the RSI, right? You're going lower, right? But you're going higher. Sorry, less negative momentum and also higher on your RSI. And that is probably why you're having that pump, that reaction move, right? Again, like I said, those movements to the downside do get you exhausted, and you have to recover from those by moving to the upside. Casino Coin is seeing up moves based on news, I think. Casino Coin. Okay, cool. We'll look at that one. Do you know what the ticker is for Casino Coin? If you give me a ticker, I'll check it out, man. Like the abbreviation of that signal, that coin, and I'll check it out for sure, man. CSC, okay, cool. CSC to USD, I guess. That's what we're gonna look for. No, it's not there. BTC then. Nope. Not finding it, man. Okay, cool. Before I do that, I'll go over here and look for a casino. All right, 0.0000501, 7.48 move to the downside. Market cap of $19,795,182. Volume of 50 million, 34,000. Sorry, not 50 million, 50,034.21 dollars. Circulating supply 39,533,742,635. Total supply 39,999,995,575. Casino coins pumped to the upside, nice, but right now dumping a little bit. I'm trying to figure out why this is not on Coin Market Cap. Sorry, on over here on Trading View. What is it trading against? Sorry, that's it for a new chart. I didn't want to go there. What is this trading against, man? Market pairs. I want to see market pairs. Adjusted by volume, I guess. All right, cool. It's not a lot of exchanges. Probably that's why I'm not getting the data here on market cap. Yeah, man. I would hope to get that data to show up, and that would be really cool. But it's really not showing up, man. So I can't do the analysis if it's not showing up here. And again, I'm looking for it, but I'm not seeing it. So, but over here, back into the 1 hour, like that pump to the upside, right? On the divergence is happening on the 30 minutes, right? We call this one out. But again, not really seeing much on the 1 hour or the larger scale. So I want to wait for this to play out. On VT, I can't find Casino Coin, man. I'm sorry, Sheepish Buffalo. I do wish I could have it and look at it, but I'm not seeing it right now. if you want to look at another coin, do let me know. Also, if you guys are here, you can say hi. I'm pretty friendly. I don't bite. And we look at a lot of stuff, dude. You guys, whatever you guys want to look at, we can talk about news. We can talk about crypto coins. We can talk about stocks. We can look at whatever you guys want. So that's gonna be pretty cool, right? And it's all free money, free of charge, man. Free crypto analysis and free stuff going on. What else do you guys want to do, man? Do let me know on this chat here, and we'll check it out, man. We'll check it out, man. Again, meanwhile, or while we find something else, I'm gonna go back and look at Ripple. Again, that move to the downside still happening. Not too happy with it. Again, I am expecting it though, but it needs to get back here for us to create that divergence on the daily and get a nice bump to the upside. Yeah, tightness of the Bollinger Bands, like I said, that's the only thing I like. We usually get explosive moves when those Bollinger Bands tighten, like they did here. And yeah, guys, I think I want to call it a stream for tonight. It's like 10:33. I am feeling a bit down. I'm feeling a bit sick. I was gonna end the stream prior to Notorious XRP hooking me up with that nice, very, very nice shout out on Twitter, which I do appreciate. I was about to get off the air, so I'm gonna call it a stream for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. We are a very, very friendly crypto channel. We do like to hang out with you guys and talk about crypto, talk about the projects, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, I guess, right? So if you guys want to join me tomorrow, I'll be really happy to be here. Again, Thursday and Friday of this week, I'm off. I do have engagements going on, so we're gonna be back on Saturday. But it's Saturday, I think I do have something going on. I'm still waiting confirmation from some friends. I might go out of town, and that's why I might not have a stream on Saturday. And then Sunday, if I go out of town, Sunday stream is probably gonna be delayed. But again, guys, thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. It really means the world to me that you're here. I'm really humbled by how many people came in today. We had at least 40 people having playbacks. And Sheepish Buffalo, we're always here at 9 p.m. Central. So if you want to come join us again, feel welcome to. Also, Relative Martian, you can also join us again. Dom G, Notorious, Ahsoka. I'm trying to figure out who else was here. Anonymous. If you are here today, guys, if I miss you, I'm sorry. But again, I think I did mention everyone that's here. Oh, sorry, Tony. I said Tony Favel. Also, Tony, if you want to join us again, this is your house, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All right, bye.